UndergroundHipHopBlog.com exclusive.
What up, world? This is Pawz One, representing Underground Hip Hop Blog. We're here at Unity. They're bringing it back. I'm here with one of the dopest MCs in the building right now, not just in the building, but in general. My man, Roc C. What's going on, Roc?
And you already know. Hang out with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Been messing with you for a few years, you know what I'm saying? The Unity's back and running. I'm blessed.
I wanted to ask you about coming from the 805, and the whole Unity thing is kind of out here in the LA, but it gave a lot of people opportunity to come up, to grind, to network, and be shoulder to shoulder with a lot of people that were making moves out here. So what was the journey like back in the day coming to some of these Unity events?
Honestly, it made me actually believe that I could be this, you know what I'm saying? I can actually live my dream, you know what I'm saying? Out here on the West Coast, it wasn't like we didn't have as many outlets as New York did, you know what I'm saying, at that time. It was pretty much Unity and the good life, you know what I mean? And a lot of cats that was in the crowd at the Unity are now pretty much dominating the underground or whatnot. So it's, like I say, it made me believe like, yo, I could really do that, you know what I mean?
That's dope. I know, shit. Right now, the way things are, it's kind of like there's no more filter for hip hop as far as like you're able to just record some shit at home, put it on the internet, anybody can get it, so anybody can do it. Where Unity was kind of like, yo, you had to really grind and do your thing. So the cream did rise to the top. So you've been grinding for a minute. I wanted to talk to you about the beginning though, when you started this whole journey.
Ever since I seen Crush Groove, you know what I'm saying? Wild Styles and whatnot. Breaking, you know what I'm saying? I can go on and on. Ever since those type of movies got really pushed to the forefront, I was like, you know, I wanted to be that. Like, you know, started out like, you know, as a B-boy, whatnot, you know what I mean? Always was into the DJ and stuff, but like the rap and the MC part of it, you know, when I was coming up, like you said, you really had to show and prove, you know what I mean? So like you really had to be the cream of the crop out of your region or your city or whatever the case, whatever you was doing. So it wasn't like, kind of like now you could rap for 6 months and you could be platinum, you know what I mean? Like you really had to get cats respect, not just in your city, but wherever you went, you know what I'm saying?
And you're definitely well respected. I mean, I heard of you. I was listening to you before I actually was blessed enough to meet you. And then to see your work ethic too, like being behind the scenes and seeing your grind it's incredible. It's crazy. And to constantly see you popping up at different places all over the country, all over the world. It's really dope. I wanted to talk to you about some of the producers and artists that you've been blessed to work with as well.
I said if I ever got a chance to get into this music game for real officially, I wanted to drive the ship my way, you know what I mean? So like every collabo that you've heard me from Busy Bone all the way down to your most localist MC, you know what I mean? I really have relationships with them cats, you know what I mean? Because I'm a fan of this at the end of the day too, you know what I mean? So from cats to Jay Dilla, Madlib, Oh No, I could keep going on, you know what I'm saying? Chino XL, Pete Rock, you know what I mean? AG, Wild Child, Rapper Pooh, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that I could say that I looked up to, I've been blessed, 3/4 of them I've been able to work with, you know what I'm saying? King T, you know what I'm saying? Salute to him, the one that's headlining tonight. Like, I've been pretty blessed, bro, you know what I mean?
It's dope. You mentioned the name. You mentioned Rapper Pooh. I wanted to talk to you about the project that you got going on with him.
You know, Rapper Pooh from Little Brother, me and him got a project called Trouble Neighborhood, you know what I mean? I think people are going to be pretty surprised when they hear it because, you know, most people think of Rapper Pooh when they think of Little Brother and the stuff that he's doing. But I think with this album, it won't be something that anybody could say, oh, it's a Little Brother knockoff, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that knows Roc C or what I do, we come with some real energetic type material.
I wanted to ask you, too, about some of the other projects. I know I got Scapegoat. I got some of the earlier stuff, too. Talk to you about the projects, but before I get into that, I can hear that you put so much into what you do in the recordings and on stage. So, like, what's that process like to sit there and write some of the, you know, deepest things that you've thought and felt and stuff like that? What's it like putting that stuff on track and bringing it to life?
Without music, I probably wouldn't be here, you know what I'm saying? I'm like literally one of them stories, you know what I'm saying, similar to yourself. A cat that came from incarceration to like, you know, a for real music deal. You know, I was blessed to have brothers that was like, all right, you know, I've been doing this for a long time, but at the end of the day, I always seen the politics and stuff that everybody went through. You know, I've had major deals, all kind of different stuff, but I was never really satisfied with what everybody was offering, so I was into my own thing, you know what I mean? Fortunately, got caught up, whatnot, you know what I mean? I kept getting caught up, and I thought to myself, if I put as much energy as I do in this other stuff, I wonder what could really happen, you know what I mean? I came home, Oh No was working on his Disrupt album, you know what I'm saying? I was fortunate enough to get on the Move track, and it's been a rap ever since.
So to go from a place being incarcerated, dealing with the politics, dealing with being away from family and stuff like that, and kind of using that music as a vessel to get out of there and express yourself, that's really dope. You want to let the people know where to find all the old stuff, all the new stuff, stay updated with the shows, everything that's going on with Roc C?
Roc C 805, you know, at Twitter, you know, I'm on that. You got the Facebooks. Just type in Roc C, ROC space C. You know, everything that I got going should be coming up. I try to stay as busy as possible and give the fans a lot of free stuff, you know, so when it's time to do the stuff that help pay the bills, you be fortunate enough, you know, to come and support your boy, you know what I mean? Just Google Roc C. Hopefully you find some treats.
One of the hardest working, dopest MCs right here. Roc C, this is Pawz One, and you know you're watching UndergroundHipHopBlog.com. Shout out to Unity. Peace.
UndergroundHipHopBlog.com exclusive.